Hey guys, this is Nito King back again. Last time I was playing with this vending machine, and yeah. Well, I can't figure out how to use it. I needs my monies! Oh, there we go. I just had to walk away from the counter before trying to use it. So here we are on Ulence Flats trying to get ourselves a supply of money so we can buy stuff. And of course this machine will kill us if we happen to spin 3 skulls. Fortunately, it's not all that common, but it's kind of hard to win. And I've been told if I stick this magnetic widget on the machine, it should be a lot easier to earn some money. And I get points for it too, so let's give it a try. Hey, there you go. As a matter of fact, it turns out that you win every time, so I'm just going to speed through this a little bit. Yeah, you'll actually even win if you put your last Buckazoid in the machine, which I found rather unusual. Of course, if you win too much, now the good news is that I have more money than I could possibly need. So let's go see if we can find somewhere to spend it. Or something else more sinister. As it happens, I was expecting something to happen when I walked out of the bar, and it didn't happen. So let's see the alternate take, where I haven't caused the machine to explode. After winning lots of money, somewhere around 200 Buckazoids or so, with the machine still intact, we get to meet this guy. It's Red Skull's half-brother. Well, of course we want to follow him. Oh, hey, it's the Mafia guy offering me a jetpack. Shut up. I'm getting my transportation from this red guy. And as happens while he's still talking, I have to go up into the menu and grab my Buckazoids, because if I don't, he will kill me. And of course he leaves me 5 Buckazoids, which I can go back to the slot machine and use to try to reacquire my fortune. Which is why he doesn't show up if you blow up the machine. So as he slips away, I looked at that little powder in a different take, but I wanted to try some other things with it. Crack is whack. So of course I have to follow the guy just to see what happens. Absolutely nothing. I think it was just an empty threat. So, back to my main take. You know, like I said, the only thing I thought of doing at the time with this powder was just looking at it. Nothing really special. I have no idea if what's written on the wall there actually means anything or not. Might be related to, I don't know, Commander Keen language, or... Heck, there's a special code that comes up in Space Quest 3 that it might be based on. I mean, the remake did come out around the time of 4, so they'd know about it. Alright, enough flavor text. Let's advance the plot again. Now I need to buy two things, and one of them is a droid. So I'm going to attempt to go into Droids Be Us, but it takes me a couple seconds to realize I'm trying to walk in the pickup entrance. And the main entrance, as we saw in the other take, is over here. And that's a pretty small sign to be carrying almost 1,500 messages. No burnt umber? I'm disappointed. So let's head inside and see what droids are for sale. I may have said Tiny was the most annoying character in the universe. I think I was wrong. Mostly because of the music. So the first thing I want to do, obviously, is give this guy my coupon, get myself a discount. Not that I need it, but it'll certainly help the bottom line. Now I want to get a description of these droids he's selling, but in order to do that I gotta talk to him. Now, unfortunately, I'm not the world's biggest sci-fi fan, so I don't recognize all of the references that all of the droids are from, but I do know the Lost in Space droid when I see it. Unfortunately, it's way out of my price range. I've only got about 325 buckazoids, and I need to save enough for a ship. See, I don't recognize this one, but I'm pretty sure the name is supposed to be a clue. I just don't know what it is. I could look it up, but I'm lazy. And I would have forgotten by the start of the video anyway. I'm wondering if maybe that time machine thing is a reference to another Space Quest game. There's time machines in 4, but I'll need to remember to look at them. No, wait, I want to hear about the accident. Who'd it kill? No, well, who cares who it killed? It's cheap. Alright, shut up so I can buy the thing. Yeah, I don't think I picked the right droid. Now, of course, I missed two while he was going through his opening spiel and I was showing him the coupons, so let's get a description of those two. This is the robot that we saw outside. Way out of our price range, but I understand this is pretty much the most famous sci-fi robot ever. It's been in pretty much everything. Hey, I could afford that one. And I click a bit late. And he offers me a credit application, so let's go to an alternate take where I managed to click the money on him in time. Yeah, I must have missed the part where the sales bug said they were selling it in parts, but oh well. Possibly I could go back in and just buy another droid, but I want this one. Where? I have no idea why I walked off when I clicked on the box. Okay, so also not the right droid. Let's check out the rest of them. See, from the description, I expect if this game had come out a couple decades later, it would have been WALL-E. I might be able to afford one, but probably not. Oh, I know what this one's from. Alright, what else you got? First time I played this, I didn't get the joke, but I have since seen Laputa Castle in the Sky. Even the model number, Hayao, is in Hayao Miyazaki. Because I know nobody here watches anime. No idea what this guy is, but he looks kind of like a bad guy from the Avengers or Captain America arcade game. So I guess he is available, just still costs way too much. Well, maybe you shouldn't consider selling it. Huh? Hey, flight systems operations. That could be useful. This one's got to be way out of my price range. That's cheap! I can buy that guy. Once you stop talking... I don't know if that gambling type thing was a reference or not, but... I got a good feeling I picked the right droid this time. And I got points. That's always a good sign. I don't think it would be hard for the droid to know more about piloting a spaceship than Roger, considering he knows nothing. I want to know my droid thoroughly, inside and out. So let's go see about getting a ship for this guy to pilot. And I could have gotten the ship first and then gotten the droid, but I think I save a bit of time doing it this way. Alright, so this is the 99 Buckazoid ship, which is cheap enough, so why not? Yeah, just sell me the ship. Can you spot what's unique about it before Roger does? Stay tuned for the answer. Oh well, looks like game over. Oh no! Roger's still alive! I mean, yay! Roger's still alive! With 70 Buckazoids credit on a ship, I basically only lost 29 Buckazoids. That's not bad. Can't buy that guy, and I think the pink one over there is Tiny's personal ship, so he doesn't sell that either. I don't know if everyone realizes that the ships over here are also part of his lot, and he'll walk over here to sell them to you. I mean, that's really the only puzzle here. Everyone knows which ship you gotta buy. I want something tiny so the Sarians won't notice us. Problem is, how do I buy it? There we go. You click the hand on a ship to get his attention. I expect to be confused with the controls a lot later in the game. It just wasn't designed with point and click in mind. But I think I can still afford it, even after giving up all the money for the other ship. I can definitely afford that. Yeah, shut up. I gotta see how much money I've actually got. Yep, that's plenty. Alright, little droid. Over here and get in my tiny ship with me. Or don't. Alright, it's been obvious from the start which ship I needed to buy, so just get it over with. And if nothing else, you gotta take the one with the lady painted on the nose cone. It's the most expensive one, so it's gotta be right. I only just noticed the sexual innuendo there. That's really sad. And again, the points are what tell you you got the right one. And yeah, if I didn't have the droid now, he'd tell you that you need to go get one in order to fly it. And then I'd have to go to Droids BS and buy it, which you've seen, it's nothing special. Snuggly. Hey, we left his wheels behind. Hey, we stole the mugger's ship. Awesome! I apologize for the static, folks. That's not me. That's the game. And that little appearing pod there was a Space Quest 4 reference. If you haven't seen Space Quest 4 yet, you'll understand when we get there. And now, once again, we have copy protection. So of course I gotta play around with it, because this time if you screw up, something interesting actually happens. Of course, what you're supposed to do is go to the copy protection sheet, look up the code for sector FF in this case, and that's where we'll go. But if you get it wrong 3 times, you'll go anyway. Alright, so it appears, it flies off. What did it do? I honestly don't get this one. I mean, you didn't see it shoot or anything. You just die. But anyway, next time I'll be putting in the right coordinates and going to the Deltaur, but first, let's check out what it looked like in AGI. So here I am at the slot machine, and pretty much just using the only method I knew of at the time to rack up lots of money. Keep playing the slots. If you win more money than you started with, save the game. If you lose a lot or get 3 skulls, you restore. And after a while, inevitably, you'll get enough money to get through the rest of the game. And yes, I know there is a way to cheat the system. I didn't know it at the time, so every time I've gone through the game before, I've done it this way. And as soon as you try to win over 250 buckazoids, it fails and only gives you the 250. I think it has to do with the 8-bit variables. You can't store more than 255 in a variable, so they just capped it at 250, because that's all you really need. But in this game, it just glitches out temporarily, won't pay you more than the 250, but you can always come back down and play again, which is why this happens. See, in this version, the guy looks so much more reputable. I mean, that's like a business suit, almost. But again, he robs you of everything you own, gives you back 5 buckazoids just so you can try to get your fortune back, and if you don't immediately walk to the left when he's done, he'll shoot you. I could have shown that, but I don't think the death message is unique. And here I'm trying to look up how much money I've actually got, but I don't know if there's a command for it. Maybe look buckazoids. But I just gotta wait for the green guy to die. Well, you can get on with it anytime. There you go. And I accidentally get in the way of the machine. And now it's kind of like being drunk all over again. Now I can attempt to win back my fortune. And I was actually trying to play this until I got 3 skulls or something, but I just started winning, so I figured there's a faster way to get back all my money. There we go. And this time I'll just ignore the guy, walk around the bar the other way, and head to Droids Be Us for my droid. Yeah, it's a lot simpler and less annoying in this version. Especially since he's only got 5 droids. Problem is, I'm trying to get a description of them, and he won't tell me anything. You have to wait until he stops in front of the sale sign before he'll actually give you a description of any of the droids. But then you can just walk up to each one. Obviously, well out of my price range, this one. Pretty sure it's meant to be a reference to RoboCop. Pretty sure. Feel free to tell me how wrong I am. This one looks kind of like a droideka from the Star Wars prequels. I'm sure it isn't, considering they didn't come out until years after this game. Obviously, this is the navigation one that I want. Still got it from a gambling type. And the green one over here is a good all-around droid, so that's got to be even better. I mean, why do I want a droid that just flies when I can get a droid that does everything? I don't believe you have to actually give him the coupon. I think if you just buy the droid and you have the coupon, you'll use it automatically. Which is good, since the game hasn't told you that you've got the coupon. Let's go take this baby for a spin. That can't be good. Alright, well, let's take it back and see if we can get it under warranty. Can't pick it up. I guess I'm just gonna have to leave him there. Well, at least in this game, if you buy the wrong droid, it doesn't kill you. And you get to come back, and you can even just buy the right droid. It's pretty obvious now there's only one I can buy. But without the coupon, I gotta pay full price. And of course, that means I'll have to go back to the bar, and the droid will have to wait outside while I'm in there. And the green droid isn't there because I skillfully edited so that I actually have enough money to buy the ship. Now, I don't think anything ever happens to the droid if you leave it outside the bar. I can't remember ever seeing anything happen, but yeah, the two ships on Tiny's screen are the one that kills you and the one that just costs you a lot of money. And once again, Roger's walking off on his own. I don't know what happened there. Pretty sure I didn't press left. This version, you actually have to push the load button yourself. Not a very taxing puzzle by any means. And as soon as the droid is loaded into the ship, he asks what sector to head to. And not wanting to give away what the Sarian ship looks like yet, I'm not going to tell him where to go, so we're just going to leave it here rather than going out into space like we did in the other version. But of course, I did mention that there was a cheat code for the slot machine. So I figured let's go check that out before I cut the video. Now, unfortunately, buying the droid and the ship cost exactly 250 buckazoids, which means I have nothing left to put into the slot machine. Where am I going to find more money? Well, I wonder what I can do behind this building. Yeah, I can do that, but there's also something else useful down here. A little bit of seed money. So I can fuel my gambling habit and go try to win some more money. Get out of my way. Fine, I'll just wait for you to die. It's like I know what's gonna happen. I'm trying to save your life or something. Of course, that guy will appear every time I walk into the bar. Now pay attention here, I promise there is no video editing involved. This is the actual cheat code. And now I get to choose what's going to come up the next time I spin it. So I think diamonds are the most valuable one. And there you go. Instant win. But you have to put in the cheat code if you want to repeat the process. And I can pick anything I want to come up. And in this way I can just get myself up to 250 buckazoids in about 5 spins. Alright, I'm on a roll! Yep, I got greedy. So that'll be the end of another exciting Space Quest video. Join me next time when we will finally infiltrate the Deltaur and go up against the Sarians to recover or destroy the star generator. See you guys then.